What's up, Smack'em Nation? Today we have a great offensive scheme in Madden 20. This scheme beats every coverage for lots of yards. It's full of easy reads and can dominate your opponent's defense very easily. This scheme is my new Formula 1 scheme. I call it Formula 1 because of the easy and quick read. The plays are out of the I-Form Pro formation, and we have 3 great passing plays and 3 dominant run plays. Now these plays are out of different playbooks, so you will have to make a custom playbook if you want to have this scheme combined. A lot of the plays are in the same playbooks, so you might have a possible, for the passes you might have 2 out of 3, and for the runs you might have 2 out of 3 in the same playbook. But if you want this entire scheme, my new Formula 1 scheme, you need to make a custom playbook. Now the plays, for the passes there will be mid attack, quick slants, and cross in. Mid attack is in the Titans, Giants, and Packers playbooks. Cross in is in the run balance and 49ers and Broncos playbooks. And lastly, quick slants. This quick slants is in the Titans, Giants, Packers, and Panthers playbooks. Now the 3 runs we'll be going over are the fullback dive, fake halfback, halfback blast, and the halfback toss. Now the fullback dive, fake halfback is located in the Panthers, the Bills, and the Broncos. The halfback toss is located in the Patriots, Falcons, and Chiefs. And lastly, the halfback blast is located in the West Coast, Patriots, and Falcons. Now, quickly let's go over how I like to set up my roster when I'm running this scheme. Your receiver on the left should be your number 1 tallest and best route running receiver. Your receiver on the right should be your fastest receiver. So if you're playing with the Bears like I'm playing with, it's either going to be Taylor Gabriel or Cordell Patterson. If you're playing with the Chiefs, you want to put Tyreek Hill here. Now, the next thing we do is our fullback. Our fullback, we want to be our best tight end. You don't want to have a fullback back here. You want to have your best tight end back here. Now, on running plays, if you have time, you can go ahead and switch the fullback in there for better blocking. But for most of the passing plays, you want to have your tight end in this position. This is key. So for the actual tight end position, put in your second string tight end, and your running back, you need to have your best, fastest catching running back for this scheme. That's the setup. Let's get into the breakdown, guys. The audibles you should set up are quick slants, fullback fake, halfback flip, cross in, and halfback toss. Now we'll come out in mid attack. So let's come out in that. Let's go up against a random defense. So for the right side of the field, your reads are going to be X, circle, and R1. You have to pay attention to X because that's in the middle of the field, and there will be users. Usually people use the middle of the field, so be careful of that. So our reads are going to be X. If X is covered, we can hit circle with the pass lead down. Always pass lead that down. Do not high pass that because it'll get popped in the air and they'll intercept that. And then R1. So X is open. Let's hit X. Again, that's in the middle of the field, so be careful. And then if X is covered, like right there, we can hit circle with the pass lead down. Let's throw that again for some reason. X is not covered. Let's hit X. X, circle, R1. X is not covered again. Let's hit X. Now, they will be user in that, so you're going to be calling these different plays. X is not covered. Let's try to hit a pass lead down to that circle receiver. Just make sure you pass lead down. It's a nice bullet pass. X is not covered. Pass lead down. Oh, Jesus. Okay, it worked out. But pass lead down to circle all the time. X is covered, circle. Let's hit R1. We didn't get it off. Really fast. R1. It's a blitz. X. Let's hit X real quick. Let's take this to the house. No. But again, on the right side, X, circle, R1. We'll run it 2 more times, guys. X is open again. And then hopefully we can get R1. I really like that R1 out of the backfield. Circle, R1 right there. And then we can go ahead. Let's look at the left side of the field. Now on the left side of the field, your reads are going to be square, X, and then R1. So we're always going to look for square, and then we're going to look for X, and then we're going to look for R1 coming across. So square, he's backed off, we can get that off. Square, X, and then R1. When square is covered, like right here, he's backing off again. You just keep running this, and you can hit this. Just get into the practice mode, practice how to pass this. Right there, he's covered, so we look for X, then we can look for R1. So I'll show you how I read that. We'll go into replay. This is for the left side of the field for mid attack. Now, as you look right here, I went to square first. You see he bumped him? If we pass that ball is going to be picked off. He's covered. He is covered. He's blanketed. He's covered. Next, we look for our next read, which is X, which is the tight end coming across right here. As you see, the tight end is covered right here too. We probably could have passed that, but believe me, Mitch would have threw an interception. Next, lastly, our last read, if everything is covered, is R1. R1 will be coming across the field and he will be open. The users would have went with X, definitely. So they would be sticking with X and they might not come back to get to that R1. But that's how we read the left side of the field. Again, backed off, we can get that off. Square, X, and R1, guys. Square, X, and R1. Back off, square. Oh, now Mitch wants to throw these crazy balls. I need you to throw dots, Mitch. Backed off, square. And if you get that ball off good enough and quick enough, you can make a move on that guy and possibly take it for a touchdown. This is a blitz. Let's see if we can get him. We can get him. That's why you want your tallest receiver. So square, X, and R1. Square, X, let's hit R1. So as you see, sometimes even though they're open, if you just wait, you can get other receivers. Backed off, square, this is square. So that's the left side of the field. We'll run it 2 more times, guys. This video is going to be long, but believe me, it's worth it, guys. It is worth it. Watch out for Harrison Smith. Let's break down the next one, which is cross in. So this is the play cross in. We'll do the right side, which is your progressive reads are triangle, square, and circle. And then on the left side, it's X, square, and circle. So for the right side, we'll look for triangle to be open. He's open. Hit him. Pick up your yards really quick. Now, once you run that play the first time and triangle is open, a smart opponent is going to definitely man that guy up or play it. Okay? So when triangle is covered, like right here, he's not, you can always hit that square receiver. Okay, you can wait and hit him when he's coming across, but usually if triangle is covered, that square receiver will be open. This is a blitz. We can hit triangle out of the backfield if he's not covered, make a move on him. Okay, when it's a blitz, I would recommend you audible into a run play or something better. Triangle's open again. And usually if you can make moves and you know how to stiff arm and juke, you'll pick up at least 5 yards. Sometimes even if he's covered, but not if he's really covered, like right here. It's a pass lead down to square. When he's covered like that close, you want to go to your next read. We'll break that down and show it to you really quick. As you see right here, that linebacker is right there on that receiver. So even if we pass it, if we get it out quick enough, we can possibly make a move, but immediately go to our next read, which is square. Where is he at? See, that running back is covered. So as you see, with that pass lead down, he's going to be wide open. You just got to get it. Make sure this here's Madden. You can pass right over this linebacker's head, but it's a pass lead down, and you'll get that. Just pay attention to the middle of the field again, those users. Triangles open again. Let's get your yards. Get your yards. Now, again, I rarely go to circle because most of the time he's not open, but it just takes too long. But now let's break down the left side. Now for the left side, your reads are going to be X, square, and then circle. So most of the time that X is open. Pass lead down right there. I should have passed it to X. I don't know why I waited, but X, square, and circle for the left side. Again, X is going to be wide open, and we can get a little blocks from Robinson. But X, square, and then circle. X is going to be open again. And you're just to catch this ball and get upfield. Constantly get yards on these guys. Really quick reads. X is open again. You got like about 10 yards there. Just keep getting yards, guys. They can't guard every route, and that's what this scheme is designed for. Look at X. Right there, we didn't get a lot of yards, but we still got more than we had. X is not covered again. We got to call this until X is not covered so I can show you it's a pass lead down to square again. Alright, X is covered. Let's pass lead down to square. Pick up those yards. Now, I doubt if I'll be able to get this off, but we do have our fast receiver at that circle spot. So, just block for me. I'll show you. You can pass the circle sometimes depending on the coverage. Like when they're backed off like this, you can do a quick pass to circle, like right up in there. But you have to pay attention because if they're playing underneath, sometimes you'll get that. But right here, see, like right there, he's wide open. And you can pass lead that, possession, catch that. So just keep that in your back of your playbook when they're calling everything. Right here, I wouldn't pass that. Pass lead down to square, and Mitch is throwing crazy. But back on the left side, let's hit X. Nope. Pass lead down to square. Catch that. Hold on to it. Harrison Smith, stop trying to ruin my video. But let's block that running back and let's try to hit circle a few times just to show you that it is possible. Right here, let's pass lead down. Nope. Like I said, I rarely throw to circle. If there's a busted coverage or something, maybe. That's the good one right there. We can get that one off, but like I said, that's your reads for the left and the right side. Let's break down the next play, which is quick slants. Now this is quick slants. I like to call this play if my opponent is blitzing on me a lot, or just sometimes just to change it up to give them the whole scheme, not just a little bit. But if you have a few plays that work and you're really good at those, you can stick to those. The only thing I do on this is I take that route that running back is on and I swing him left. Okay, I turn into that route. Now, for the right side of the quick slants, your reads are going to be X, circle, or you can just run. So we'll look to see if X is open. X is open. And you have to be careful of that. Harrison Smith jumped that almost, but you want to make sure X is really open. So swing left that running back. X is not open. We can hit circle. So X, circle, and then if you wait, square will be open late. X is open that time. And you just look at Harrison. Stop ruining my video, bro. So blitz, X, let's hit circle. And you want to be careful of that. You want to sometimes possession catch that unless you have space in front. Right here, X, circle. And slants are easy to read. Everybody's been running slants since Madden, what, 10 or whatever, I don't know. X is open. And you're just to pick up yards, just to show them that you'll throw to anybody on the field, that you're not just limited. Circle. Just like that. Now let's look at the left side of the field, which is a decent one. Okay, so the left side of the field. Oh wait, I'll show you something on the right side real quick. On the right side, and it works good on the left side, if everything is covered, like right here, X is open. But if everything is covered, I'll show you that if you have a mobile quarterback, you can actually just run with the quarterback and you'll get a lot of yards. Right there, X is kind of covered right here. See? You can just run with the quarterback if everything is covered. It really works really well on the left side. Right there, we gotta take down. Oh, but anyway, let's look at the left side. Now on the left side, your reads are gonna be square, triangle, or circle. So we're always looking for square first. Let's hit triangle, make a move on him. So you're looking for square first and then circle. I forgot to show you that actually, let's shoot this. Let's go back to the right side real quick. If everything is covered, you can't wait for that square receiver to be open late. So just keep that in the back of your mind. So back on the left side, square, he's going to be open. Don't know why he ran like that. Xavier Rhodes' press is like a million. So you do want to possession catch that sometimes. Like I said, that was a great possession catch opportunity right there. He's pressed. Let's hit this triangle receiver, make a move on him, pick up some yards. And just like the right side, that circle receiver is going to be open late. So squares cover, circle. Let's try to hit circle. I don't know. That was a horrible pass. Everything was boxed right there. Okay. Triangle, you gotta take it. You gotta take it. You gotta take it. Just swing left him. And I'll let you know this too. On this side, if you pass lead him up, he'll sometimes go and pick up blocks downfield, so you can run with that quarterback on that side too. Let's playmaker him on up. Just have him block for us. So you can do that also. So the quick slants is a really nice play. Just as long as you know how to make your reads. That's why I said that circle is open late. So you can do this. Just be careful if they're blitzing you. And you want to get that pass off quickly enough so you have opportunity to make a move. That was a bad pass right there. Here's a blitz. Yeah. Usually when they're blitzing, you can get that triangle receiver. So really quick reads, and then we'll go over the runs, guys. Now let's go over the run plays. Now the first play is the fullback dive, fake halfback flip. Now, I like to pay attention between that tackle and that guard to the left. You also cannot flip this play. So when we run this play, I always try to ID that defensive end because I want him blocked. Now, if there's a gap there, sometimes he gets pushed in the backfield, sometimes he doesn't. But you're just to get it to the outside and run that ball. I like it, especially when someone is in that gap. Again, no one's in that gap, so we're just going to try to make sure he's blocked, and right there he didn't get blocked. I'm saying sometimes I don't like to run it if, like right here, it's the perfect time to run it. This is a blitz though, so we're going to try to get this ball to the outside. Get it to the outside, hope he can outrun you. When there's a person in that gap, you can get that ball to the outside and run really, you can pick up a lot of yards. No one in that gap, we'll ID this guy, and hopefully we can get it out. Right there, we are able to get it out because he held onto the block. But I really don't like running that play when there's no one in that gap. No one in the gap, I'll show you again. See how he's back there. I don't like that. But we were able to get some yards. So we'll run this a few more times, just show you in the gap. Perfect. We can get this to the outside. get decent amount of yards. It's like they just play better. And I also like to hold turbo. Now I know it goes against what I've told you guys before, but in this one, when they toss that ball and you get it, you want to be holding turbo. So right here, didn't like the way that was. I hate when they're I hate when they're not in that gap. It's like it just works. See, this is gonna work so much better to me. And they still get over there, but if you're holding turbo, you'll take off better. For some reason, that he kind of pauses when he gets that ball, but it's okay. Just you can hold that block. If you can hold that block, we'll get some yards on you. If you can hold that block. Let's break down the next running play. Now this is the halfback blast. I would like to say, and I'll mention this again, if you're running, you want your fullback back there. He blocks better than your tight end, but for the purpose of this video, I'll just keep it rolling. So we'll just have that fullback back there, that tight end. Now, the halfback blast, you can switch this play left or right. You always want to run it to where you have less men. So we always want to run it to the green. I do like to run these plays on the hash. So if I'm on the hash or if I'm on the right side of the field, I like to run it to the left. Okay, vice versa. If you're on the right hash, you want to run it to the if you're on the left hash, you want to run it to the right. But the only thing you do is just follow your fullback. Just follow your fullback, and he'll tell you where to run on these last two plays. We're just always going to follow that fullback. Wherever that fullback goes, that's where we try to go. And you'll pick up a lot of yards. Believe me, if you switch these up, you'll do great, guys. Follow the fullback, look at fullback going through. And then you just make moves on people yourself. But if you follow that fullback, he'll tell you where exactly to go. Again, this year's Madden, it's so easy to run right here. It's telling us don't run it anywhere. We'll still run it to the right. We'll follow that fullback, and they said don't run it, so we shouldn't run it. But that's the halfback blast. Let's follow that fullback. Let's pick up about 3, 4, 5 yards maybe. Really simple runs. Always switch it to the green. Follow the fullback. He went out here, so we're going to go out there. Simple as that, guys. Let's look at the halfback toss. Again, for the halfback toss, really great play. You can switch this play left or right, but we always want to run this to the green. And we just want to, again, just follow our fullback. Follow our fullback. He'll tell you where to go, and he'll lead the blocks. Unlike that fake fullback dive, halfback flip, you want to not hold turbo until you're in the open. So that's what you do on the toss and the halfback blast. But again, we just follow the fullback right there, and for some reason that linebacker is that Kendricks. Who's that? Oh, Harrison Smith, you hunt my videos. Why do I always pick Minnesota? I need you to stop picking Minnesota. Ooh, maybe we can get you right here though. Mama, I scored a touchdown. Where's my go-go girls? So that's the scheme, guys. Thanks for watching, guys. It's your boy Wayne6578. Subscribe to the channel and click that notification bell to be notified and join the Team Smack'em Nation. Let's go.